what a cold day for a daydreaming boy. Thanks for checking out the video again. First bit of news. Just noticed in my pretty inactive league, there's not many players that actually play in this league. There was a recent transaction last night. Sean Walker, I guess Sean Walker's injured, huh? Plays for the LA Kings, defenseman. And yeah, so I guess he got injured, tore his ACL and MCL against St. Louis on the 27th of October, so, more than a week ago. And he's finally, Team McKinnon, he's finally decided to drop him. I guess he's out for the year. And replace him with Travis Sanheim. So I don't know if you guys know who that, I'm sure a lot of you guys know who that is. But Travis Sanheim, defenseman for the Philadelphia Flyers, 12.9 total points, position rank 109, and it does look like he's played all year. So I'm not so sure what's going on there. He's only had more than 1 point, fantasy points that is, in the last 5 games. So I'm not sure why he picked him up. But hey, maybe he knows something I don't. That's entirely possible. I don't know much. So yeah, so that was the recent transaction. Just the one since I picked up Kevin Shattenkirk, so it tells you how active this league is. So let's check out what happened yesterday. Pretty good day actually for me yesterday. So I'm 9 points behind first, but there's another team that's only 15 points behind me. So pretty tight race and up front in top 3. So pretty good day. Ovechkin didn't do a heck of a lot, but obviously he's played really well. Washington, of course, lost to Philly 2-1. He only picked up 0.8 points, but I'm going to let that slide because he's having a heck of a year. And Brad Marchand, he picked up 2 assists. They only scored 2 goals, and he picked up 2 assists. Patrice Bergeron picked up an assist. They both had power play points. So, yeah, John Tavares had 2 goals and an assist against Boston. Steven Stamkos had a goal and an assist. Cam Atkinson had an assist. Okay, now here's why I like blocks. Okay, blocks and hits are great, but blocks are like the best stat for defensemen or a forward of all time. They're a half point each, if you remember. And Mackenzie Weegar, Florida, boy, they beat Carolina 5-2. What were they up 3-0 after 1 or something? That was a heck of a game. Boy, I didn't see that coming. Did you guys? Man, boy, they're looking good, boy. And Carolina was undefeated, obviously, going into that game. And Carolina's looked obviously impressive. So expected that to be a lot closer than it was. But anyway, so here's why I like blocks. So Mackenzie Weegar had no points, no goals, no assists. Only 3 shots on goal, 6 hits, which is 0.9 points because shots on goal are 0.1 points, a tenth of a point. Hits are a tenth of a point. But he had 6 blocked shots. So he goes from having 0.9 points to 3.9 points total, and he had the second most points of the day, didn't score at all. So, my defensemen, I'm getting very, very lucky because my defensemen are doing really well just because they block a lot of shots. At least a lot of them do. And so I was pretty happy about that. Werenski got me 2 points. He had 2 blocks. So that was one of it. He had 10 shots on goal. 10 shots on goal for a defenseman. Isn't that pretty impressive? I know he has a few, but jeez. Columbus is playing a lot better. Was Tortorella the problem? I've always been a fan of Tortorella, but they seem to be playing a heck of a lot better, and I thought they traded away half their talent. Even, what's his name now? Patrick Laine. He's actually scoring goals. Isn't that something? He's actually scoring goals this year. Man, I'm a fan of Tortorella, but, was he part of the problem? Because how can they be playing so much better? And Colorado's a good team. And obviously I know that's only 1 game, but they don't have Seth Jones anymore. They don't have Cam Atkinson anymore. Foligno is gone, and Patrick Laine is scoring goals. So I don't know. But anyways, I think I'm going to start Brock Nelson today because not only did he score 4 goals the other night, I think I mentioned that in the past video, same night Patrice Bergeron had 4 goals, and I had Brock Nelson on the bench. Last night he has another goal and 6 shots, and he had 3.2 fantasy points. So that would have been nice to get. And William Nylander, I had him on my bench, and he had 1.6. So it is what it is, I suppose. So I might have to start Brock Nelson today. And let's see, I didn't have any goalies going. So let's see what's going on today. See if I can finally catch first. I doubt it, though. But yeah, it's a somewhat busy day. Patrick Kane plays. Chicago plays against Nashville. So yeah, and I'm going to start Brock Nelson. They play Minnesota, so the Islanders play the Minnesota Wild. St. Louis plays at Anaheim. And Vancouver plays at home against Dallas. And yeah, so Nashville, Chicago. So I have Philip Forsberg on my bench. Is he going on IR? Do you guys know? Because he's been kind of up in the air, at least from the news I've been gathering, at least the news I can read. He's been kind of up in the air. So I don't know if you guys know. Let me know if he's, going to be out for a long time, because the last information was on November 3rd. He could be placed on injury reserve to free up a roster spot eventually, but I guess he's week to week. So if you guys know something I don't, let me know. It'd be greatly appreciated. So yeah, so Kevin Shattenkirk, Justin Falk, Quinn Hughes, Ryan Pollock, Jordan Kyrou, Brock Nelson, and Patrick Kane are going for me, and it looks like Jordan Bennington's going to be back in goal after having the night off in their last game. So looks good. Hopefully we can make up that 9 points. That'd be awesome. So we'll see what happens. So I hope you guys liked the video. Thanks for checking me out again, and we'll see you next time.